Doug with Hasson and Wong, and fortunate enough to have Ralph, a local patient that's dropped by. Ralph had about 4,200 grafts in the frontal zone back to the mid-scalp, blending into his own hair. He's got a fabulous result, and so wanted to ask him a few questions about his journey and how everything's working out for him. So, Ralph, how did you find out about Hasson and Wong, and what were the first steps as far as making a decision to have a hair transplant?
Well, I found out through my older brother. He did some research on the internet, and then he talked to somebody else that did the surgery from our work, and he thought it was an unbelievable result. So he said he came in to you guys for a consultation, which he didn't need it, but and that's where I came. That's where my other friend came to do the surgery, and I was happy with his procedure, very happy, and decided to do it myself. So
has it changed your life much? I mean, do you feel that, oh wow, I look better? I mean, you're a confident guy to begin with, but how's it impacted you?
Well, it's just something that I just can't believe the technology that they have today. It impresses me to this almost 2 years down the road here. It impresses me to the point where I'm still looking at the mirror, still parting things, still looking at thinking, I just can't believe this technology. But as far as am I more confident? Me particularly, I was always pretty confident of a person, but yeah, it definitely helps. Yeah.
So your hair looks awesome, and you've actually we did most of the top, and the Propecia has worked fairly well in the crown. So you're going to continue to take the Propecia or ProScar, and you're probably never going to need to have another procedure because your hair looks great.
I'm almost at the 1 year, 6th, 7th month point or whatever it is exactly right now, but I still see things getting better today.
A little bit of improvement, huh?
Yeah.
Now, I know that you're excited about the result. Your result's fabulous, and you share your experience with whoever you think may benefit. Going into the procedure, were you kind of one of those guys that didn't really want to tell anybody, and you kind of thought maybe I'll just keep it under the radar, or were you out from the beginning like, well, I'm telling everybody from day one? I mean, how did that
after the 10-day point where all the I came here and took the staples out that day, and you cleaned me up and made everything all nice and level and everything. After that, I was just, whoever noticed something, I would have explained it to them.
Yeah, so it wasn't like you were hiding it at any point, and it looked. You probably couldn't really tell you had surgery at that point anyway.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Like I say, I went through this whole thing and went to work right away, like literally 2 days later, and not one person said, "What did you do?" Or what happened? It was just, there's Ralph, and that's it.
What do you say to guys that are considering it, or that may have been, hesitant? What do you tell guys?
If it's something that really bothers you, because it's something that some guys don't mind about their appearance. Some guys are 100% about their appearance. Some guys are just like whatever. But if it really bothers you, I would definitely 100%. Like if it would happen to me again. I mean, say if I had to come back again and do this, I would do this over again because I'm so confident in your guys' procedure. I would refer my best friend in the whole world to come to here and put my name on it, and that's why I'm doing this. What I am doing is because I'm so confident in it. I'll put my name on it.
Yeah. What was your experience the day of surgery? How did you feel throughout the whole procedure, and maybe a few days later? How was it for you?
Well, as far as how the procedure was, it's very professional. I couldn't believe how professional it was. It's just the way they organized, the way that you guys have it organized around here. There was really no discomfort other than it being, you're here for quite a few hours. But as far as any of the procedure, I really, to be honest with you, didn't have any discomfort. It was pretty straightforward. Like I say, it was a long day, but other than that, when I left, they sent me on my way with the shampoos and this and that. 10 days went by like that, and once I came here that day and you gave me a haircut and a wash and everything, and they took my staples out, after that there was really no discomfort other than that.
So like the night of surgery, you felt pretty good, you slept okay, the next day you felt all right?
2 days later I was already at work.
A few days after the procedure, like maybe day 4 or 5, you were shampooing a little bit gently, but by about day 7,
Yeah.
you were just shampooing normally,
Yeah.
just like we told you to.
You get the confidence after.
Yeah.
And by the time you see, everything setting in, and you know what I mean by setting in is it starts to scab up, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
and you know that they're set in, right? So you get more confidence and you start, washing it a little differently. And
Yeah. Well, we tell guys to shampoo normally about day 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Some tend to be a little bit more gentle than they should. But,
Yeah.
But so you got comfortable at about within a week. You were pretty much shampooing.
not even
normally?
3, 4, 5 days. Yeah, 3, 4 days. I was just I wasn't like rocking and rolling on it, but I was,
Yeah.
it was
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Was it about maybe 4 or 5 months when you started noticing, wow, things are really happening? And how'd that go?
Well, I noticed about 3, 4 months in that it was really starting to come in, but within 6 months, it was almost as full as it pretty well is today, give or take a little less or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I figured by about 9 months, I had almost my full effect.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought at that time, but going into 10, 11, 12 months, it's more and more and more and more. By 1 year, no matter what, 9 months to 1 year. I mean, 6 months, you're already out in the nightclubs. No one even know what happened.
Uh-huh.
But from that point on, the 6 month point on, all the way to the end of the year, it just
kept getting a little better.
Keeps getting better and
Yeah.
better and better and
Yeah.
better. And then, like I was saying earlier, is that even I'm almost at the 1 year, 8 month or 7 month point, or whatever we said there, and I still see things happening today.
So you still think it's even getting a little better?
No, I know, actually. I know for a fact, because I feel it every day, and I see it and I style it, right? Because now it seems to be getting thicker, and I have to cut my hair shorter in order to style it the way I easily like to just get up, little tiny bit of gel, boom, 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 throw it in there, and I'm out of the house, right?
Wow.
Now when it's longer, I got to play around a little longer because it's bigger, it's heavier, right? Yeah. And for some reason, I find that I'm getting more haircuts now than I originally did.
Thanks again, Ralph, for sharing a little bit of your experience with us. And
For sure.
Keep up the good work, and you looks awesome.
For sure.
Thanks.